Now, when you have a great idea that requires custom software to bring it to life, the guys at Moreland Connect can do it. And we have another one of them right here today. This is Mark. Good to see you, Mark.
Hey, good to see you as well.
And I understand you got a pretty neat story to tell us about what you did for a client recently.
Yes, I do. Our client, Air Childcare, we've done quite a bit for them. So you want me to just go ahead and get into it?
Yeah, just tell us what they do, what you needed to do for them, and what was the result?
Yeah, so Air Childcare does online training classes. So think CPR classes or first aid classes, anything along those lines. And they've actually been our client for about a little over 4 years now. Originally, we took their website and their existing solution and got them migrated onto a new server. And just recently, their business has kind of outgrown their legacy solution. They were having some trouble with the capacity of how many people were hitting their site, and they were just having a couple problems, some growing pains. So we went to them and just said, hey, here's what we think we can do about it. They primarily have two components to their business. One is their e-commerce platform, and that's where they sell all their courses. That's really where they get people in and do their marketing and stuff. And then they have their learning management system side, and that's where you can go take the courses and go through that process. So what we ended up doing for them is we did we call them a software selection. We found them a good e-commerce platform, BigCommerce, that would work the best for them. And then we took their existing LMS solution. They upgraded them to the newest version. And then we built a custom layer in between that could talk to their e-commerce, talk to their LMS, so that, when someone buys a course, it facilitates getting it to the LMS properly. And there's one login for both of them. So all the systems just work. And better yet, everything was a lot more scalable. So now they could handle the heavy loads. They could handle anything you threw at it. And, since we've made that change, they've had a lot less errors. They've had a lot more customers, and they've just overall had a lot more positive experience. So
that's great. I'll bet they're really, really happy with how everything turned out then.
Yeah. It was a good build, and I mean to give you some perspective on timeline. We started the initial requirements gathering in the project in early December, and by mid-April we had rewritten their website. We had migrated them onto a new LMS, a new e-commerce platform, and they were live, off and running.
Well, you guys must drink a lot of coffee there.
we do.
That's jamming away. That's great, Mark. Hey, it's kind of neat too, the way that some of the things. It wasn't like you had to reinvent everything. I mean, you're able to use some pieces they had and just make everything work really well together as well. And that's pretty neat.
Yeah.
I mean, that's.
It was for this one. It was really about they have a good business. It was improving their site, improving what they had, and making sure they could scale their business to however big they want to get.
That's really great. And hey, if there's something you can improve with your business, and whether that's with your website or whatever your operating system is or anything, these guys, Moreland is who to talk to. So you can start by visiting morelandconnect.com and learn a little bit more about them, but then call Mark and the guys, tell them what you need. They get deep into a business to understand it and understand what your customers need. And that's what helps them do all the groovy software creating and magic that they create. It's all magic, guy. I don't get this stuff, but it's wonderful to hear what you guys do. So, hey, thanks so much for sharing yet another great story.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you for taking some time today.